prettiest thing I ever saw. A red bird on a fallen log in the mountains, in the evening, in the fall. I'm going to Arkansas.
The next day we travel from Gregory to Lightheart Falls. The distance is about 190 k's. Our way, on the south side of Burketown, there is a 120-year-old artesian bore. The bore has also been coloured in by the minerals that come out with the water. Getting in and out of Lightheart Falls was a little challenging. There were plenty of dried bog tracks, dips and gutters. We had to look around for a flat campsite as well.
I'm going to Arkansas in the fall. In the fall. All the trees in motion, like the rainbow ocean.
Lightheart Falls, no running water, no crocs and no fish. After one night at Lightheart Falls, we travelled to Corumba. The distance is about 125 k's. After travelling through Normington, we crossed the Norman River. No crocs that we could see. The next day we toured the Barra farm at Corumba. The farm is for breeding stock to restock the Gulf. Here we have breeding stock in tanks. Feeding time. Now watch your fingers. I think everyone's a bit cautious after that first one.
I'm going to Arkansas. I'm going to Arkansas in the fall.
Time to catch the big barra. Al and Kel and Jack having a go.
Overcome suddenly.
I think I've got the big one. Sunset at Sunset Hotel at Corumba. After a couple of nights at Corumba, we travelled to Georgetown, which is a distance of about 370 k's. One of the many one-way bridges in Queensland. Nice bit of landscaping coming into Georgetown. After one night at Georgetown, we travelled to Ravenshoe, distance of 260 k's. On the way, we toured the Undara Volcanic National Park.
I forgot how to breathe in the mountains.
Here we are entering the lava tubes. The lava tubes formed after a volcanic eruption around about 190,000 years ago.
In the fall.
The rock formation in the lava tube. You're looking down the tube and also back to the opening where a lot of rocks have fallen in over the years.
Like a dream, fantastic.
After setting up camp at Ravenshoe, we did a bit of a sightseeing tour around town. We did call into the highest pub in Queensland to sample a couple of brews. After one night at Ravenshoe, we travelled to Cairns, which is a distance of about 128 k's. On the way, there is Milla Falls. They are in the Atherton Tablelands area.
In the mountains.
Definitely a worthwhile stop over to look at them.
In the evening, in the fall, I'm going out.
Now for the downhill run on the Gillies Range Road towards Cairns.
I'm going to Arkansas. In the fall.
It's a very windy road, not recommended for inexperienced caravan towing.
In the fall, I'm going to Arkansas. I'm going to Arkansas.
Need to cross over the white line sometimes to get around the corners towing the caravan.
In the fall, in the fall.
Here we are set up for 3 days at the Clear Waters Caravan Park. There's nice scenery and a tidy park. While in Cairns for a few days, we went for a road trip to Josephine Falls. Our guide for the day was my cousin Bob. Bob lives in Cairns and he works in the Cairns area. The roadsides are always green in the tropics. You've got banana palms, the sugar cane. Water coming down from the waterfalls over the nice smooth rocks. There must be plenty of water when it rains heavy up here. There'll be quite a torrent coming down those falls, I would say. Sunbathers up on the rocks. We travelled further south to a place called Eddy Beach. Apparently, well, it's one of the few nice sandy beaches in the area. There has been reports of cassowaries being seen here, but we didn't have any luck seeing them today. But the beach was nice. Very popular beach. It was fairly hard to find a park, so you sort of had to wait for someone to pull out and then you were in. So as you can tell, you know, the sandy beaches are pretty popular because there's not many of them around. After 3 nights in Cairns, we head off to Bloomfield. Travelling distance is about 330 k's. Here we are heading north. The roads are busy going out of Cairns. On the way we stopped at the Lion's Den. It is popular for tourists in the area. The road to Bloomfield was a bit narrow, not much traffic on it. The scenery was nice and well worth the drive to Bloomfield. Here's another one-way bridge. Here's the Bloomfield River. nice sandy beaches again. I wouldn't be hanging around too much. We didn't see any crocs, but you never know, they might be still there. So it leads out into the ocean. After one night at Bloomfield, we head to Elm Beach, which is a distance of about 135 k's. On the way we passed through Cooktown. We went for a bit of a drive up along the foreshore. We didn't plan to stay here, but in the future we will come back and explore the area. It seems to be a nice place and popular for tourists. One thing we found along the foreshore, there wasn't much parking areas for caravans. As you can see, a car and trailer parked across bays. There's another one there. There's no room for long vehicles. Track to Elms Beach was a little narrow. To get to Elms Beach, the road was a little sandy. It's probably best if you had a four-wheel drive if you are towing. Anyway, we have arrived. We just navigate our way around through the windy track here. Here we are, all set up. I'm parked underneath the shade. Al parked on the beach a bit more. While at Elm Beach, we went for a drive to the coloured sands, which is cliffs with different colours. It is a drive along the beach to get there, so we'll take you for a little drive. The water coming out from the sand is fresh water. Here we are at the end of the beach where the coloured sands are.
You belong by my side. Soon as the spring comes, this home it ain't enough.
You've got to have a cook up at the beach. After 2 nights at Elms Beach, we make our way to Musgrave Roadhouse. Travelling distance is about 275 k's. On the way we had the Normanby River to negotiate. Had to wait for a couple of other travellers to cross before we did.
That road out my window hangs fixed within your eyes, so I hold it.
Looked steep, but it wasn't too bad. Probably about 300 mils.
Every moment, like a hazy goodbye. All right. Pay no regard, leave no regret.
Ours turned across the river. Slow and steady.
Your unguarded heart can always forget. Your rambling soul won't find no peace. Building a home.
Here we are. We start heading up the middle of Cape York Peninsula on the development road. A little bit of corrugation.
All love like a thief. Yeah. Soon as the spring comes, some it ain't enough.
Feed the crocs time at Musgrave Roadhouse. There were a few resident turtles in the pond as well.
That road out my window hangs fixed within your eyes, so I hold every moment like a hazy. And all of those midnight street riders with horses on fire are coming out to take you away.
Hope you enjoyed this part of our Cape York trip. Go to our YouTube channel for more videos of our trips. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel.